Rocket League Season 16 is here, and it is my favourite time of every season, is taking a look through the Rocket League new season. So let's enter and have a look at some of the rules which we got. And here we go. So we're going to kick it off with the Season 15 Diamond Border. Now, in my opinion, these borders were shocking. I have to say, the whole salty shores sort of theme, did that just go out the window? I don't know, but I'm not a massive fan of these avatar borders. I know they're a bit simple and people like simple, but I think they could have done a lot better than they did. But we've got the diamond one, the platinum one, the gold one, and then the platinum banner. So we've got the banner, the Supersonic Legend border, the Supersonic Legend banner, the diamond banner. Again, the banners, they're cool. They are cool, but at the same time, it's got nothing to do with what the whole season was about, in my opinion. But you'll have to let me know what you think. I think they could have done a lot better. But, I mean, we're used to that now with Silex, aren't we? Let's be honest. With Silex, with Epic. Season 15 is Champion. Season 15 Grand Champ. Season 15 Grand Champ. Season 15 Bronze. So we get all the banners and the borders. I quite like the fact that they've done banner and border though, because you can probably link them together if you have in game. So I probably will do that in a second with the Supersonic Legend ones. Then the titles, we've got the Season 15 Grand Champ title. We've got the Season 15 Dunk Masters. We managed to get a GC in Hoops, and we also managed to get a GC in Rumble, along with the Blizzard Wizard, which we managed to get it in Snow Day. And then finally, the Season 15 Ice Titan title, of which we are going to equip now, because we have never had the Season 15, well, Season whatever, Ice Titan title before. So we are going to equip that one right now. And then a few of the other items just from the tournament stuff that we got, which we can skip straight through. And then we've entered it. So here is the new map in the background. We are going to have a look at the new map a little bit later on. But as we always do, we take a look at the Rocket Pass to begin with. So let's buy premium straight off the bat, and make sure to use the code SHEPPY10 as well if you are paying for premium as well, and that will help to support the channel, and all the money will go in towards improving the videos, etc. So let's upgrade. Here we go. And we have got premium, meaning that we've got the BMW 1 Series luxury wheels and BMW 1 Series luxury body. Now, I actually do quite like the new car. I have to say, the new car looks pretty good, and I'm not sure what the hitbox is. Someone will have to let me know down in the comment section below, but I'm guessing it's fairly similar to like the Fennec and things like that. It's got a similar shape anyway, at least. It could be the Octane, I don't know. But we're going to give it a go in the maps later on in the new map, and then we'll have to see whether we think it's that good or if it feels a little bit clunky or whatever. But here we go, Tier 2. You've got the Dominus Creepshow Luxury Animated Decal, along with the Cryptozoologist? I'm guessing that's how you say it. Cryptozoologist Luxury Player title, both of those. I quite like the Dominus Creepshow decal, to be fair, but the title, probably won't ever use that one. The Electrogalactic Luxury Rocket Boost. That's a pretty cool rocket boost coming out of the back there. Then you've obviously got all the rares and the credits and the party boosts. Then at Tier 6, you have the LS 9000 Luxury Wheels. I do quite like those wheels. It doesn't really go with the blue car. If I put it maybe with the orange car, does that look any better? Again, the colour's slightly off. Maybe with the burnt sienna car, that might look pretty cool. And then the Creepy Woods Luxury Paint Finish. Bit creepy, we're not going to use that one. The Outdoorsy Luxury Player title. And the Merc Sasquatch coming in at Tier 8. Both of those we'll probably never look at or use ever again. The Hollow Point Luxury Animated Decal. That's quite a cool little animated decal. I don't know why, but for some reason, if it was different colours, to me that looks like the Union Jack flag that's on the side. Well, I don't know what anyone else thinks. Let me know what you think in the comments again. But for some reason, to me, that looks a little bit like the Union Jack if I switch it to blue. If those were red with the blue car, maybe. Don't know. We'll have to see. The Center Beast Luxury Antenna. That's the most ugliest antenna ever. Now, I've had ugly antennas in the past, but that is a really ugly antenna. The Brewha Luxury Wheels. Again, pretty ugly wheels. Maybe works with the green car, but I doubt it. You'll definitely find better. At Tier 13, lucky for some, we've got the Nord and Luxury Animated Border. Luxury Avatar Border, once I can speak. It's a bit creepy. Looks like I'm being eaten right now in that border. Nessie, the Luxury Topper. Don't know why, that looks a little bit like a Pokemon, but I'm guessing that's meant to be Nessie as in the Loch Ness Monster. But for some reason that looks like the Lapras, the blue Lapras in Pokemon. That's a throwback to the past. BMW 1 Series F70 decal. So that's obviously going with the BMW 1. I quite like that. I have to say, I do quite like it. I quite like the new sort of racing car themes that we've had recently with all the racing car sort of decals. So I'll give that one a thumbs up. At tier 16, we have the Beast Box Luxury wheels. Interesting looking wheels. We'll be wearing those. The Off the Grid Luxury Player title at tier 17. At tier 18, we have the Witchcraft Luxury Player banner. That's quite a cool little banner. It's sort of a bit anime. I think I've got that right. Is it anime? Is that the right word to use? I don't know. Then we've got the Dominus Snarlik Luxury decal. Pretty ugly decal, that one. At tier 19, we've got the Goalpost Luxury antenna. It's a pretty cool antenna. I quite like the way it works, but it's just going to make the car look ugly, let's be honest, with a little lamppost on the side of it. The Electro Galactic Luxury Trail, so that also goes with the boost that we saw earlier. I do quite like that boost and trail. It goes really well with the colour of my car that I have got currently equipped. The Wayfarer Luxury Wheels, they're nice and standard basic. I like it. Maybe works better with the orange car. No, we need sort of a yellowy sort of car there, but I think that one works. The Chupacabra. The Chupacabra. I have no idea how you say that one. Someone have to let me know in the comments. Another thing to add to that comment section below, but that is just like a monster sitting on the top of the car. No one's going to use that. And the Trick or Treat Luxury Avatar Border, tier 22. You let us down there. Tier 24 is the Geo Bricks. Geo Bricks not looking great either, so we're going to skip straight over that one. Tier 26 is the Sasquatch Print. So it's kind of like a little footprint on the side of a wheel on a rock or something. I don't know. Bit of a strange one. Probably won't use that. So that is the Lost Luxury Player Anthem. They're called Luxury Player Anthems. No, I have no idea why they can't just be called Player Anthems, but that was alright, that one. A little bit upbeat. It's better than the slow stuff that we've had recently. The Hotshot Fantastic Luxury Decal. Who uses the Hotshot anymore, let's be honest. The Octane Mothman Luxury Decal. I do actually really like that decal. And it's going really well with the wheels that I've got on right now. That is cool. I'm sorry, but that is cool. I like that. The Octane Mothman, tier 28. That is definitely a big dub there. The Happy Camper Luxury Player title. We'll skip over that one. Camped Luxury Topper. Skip over that one as well. Tier 31, we have the Octonox Luxury Rocket Boost. How ugly would that be coming out of the back of your car? Now, just look at it. I feel like the tentacles are going to tickle you. It's a weird one, that. I'm not a massive fan of that one. The S'mores Luxury Antenna. Look at what you could have won. Setting some marshmallows on fire. Can't really complain, can you? Let's be honest. The Mothman Luxury Antenna. I think the decal for the Octane is a lot cooler than the Mothman just sat on top of an antenna right there. The Ivatar. I can't even speak right now. The Ivatar. That's a strange one. But again, something that we probably won't ever use as we move into tier 36 now with the Sasquatch sighting. No, that's not cool either. I'm not a massive fan of that one. Moving into tier 37, the Cytoplasm Luxury Wheels. I've definitely seen a lot better wheels than them. The Octane Longclaw Luxury Decal basically looks like you've just been covered in clouds. Definitely not one that I will be using. The Flashlight Luxury Topper. What's going on right now? It's lagging. I think everyone must be coming on. There we go. The Flashlight Luxury Topper. So it's kind of like you've got a headlight on the top of your car. It'd be quite cool, though, actually, if the flashlight blinded the opposition. So if they were driving right at you, it would blind them with a little torch. That'd be quite a funny little addition to Rocket League. BMW 1 Series RLE. So at tier 40, you've got the upgraded BMW 1, and that is the BMW 1 Series RLE, which is obviously very similar. It's got that on the front and the spoiler on the back. I'd say I prefer, well, they're both right, to be honest. There's not that much of a difference with these two. Some of them, you can see quite a big difference when it hits the RLE, but with this one, I'd say it's not too much of a difference. Both quite cool looking cars. At tier 41, you have the BMW 1 Series Outlands Luxury Decal. I do quite like that decal. It's kind of like a little what's what I'm looking for? Night Watch, that sort of paint around the edge of the BMW 1 Series. I can hit that. Tier 41, nice one. And that is the Beast Box Luxury Gold Explosion. Let's watch that again. pretty cool. I have to say, pretty cool. That's not a bad goal explosion, I have to say. It doesn't cover the whole map. It's one of those normal goal explosions where it's just inside. Maybe they might grab the cars. I don't know. We'll have to get into a game and find out once we hit tier 42. At tier 43, we've got the web thread luxury wheels. I've definitely seen much nicer looking wheels than the plaster luxury paint finish as well there at tier 43. It's not really got much to it, has it? Let's be honest. It looks like it's just paint that's peeling off. It's not the nicest of looking decals. You see, anthems like this. Well, I don't know why you would use a really slow anthem after you've scored something like this. It just doesn't make sense to me. So, big L for tier 44 player anthem, the Octonox Luxury Trail. Again, pretty weird one. It looks like they're going to tickle you. The darker disc wheels. I swear we've had wheels which have been similar to this. I might be wrong, but I kind of recognise these wheels. And again, something that I'm probably not going to use there at tier 47. Tier 48 is the Witch Hat Luxury Avatar Border. Again, not the nicest looking of borders, but the Merge Point Luxury wheels, I can rep those. I like those. They look all right. They're standard wheels. There's nothing too fancy about them. There's not too many colours on the wheel either. So they're at tier 48. The Merge Point wheels are getting a W as well from me. Tier 49 is the Footprint. Again, going with those wheels which you saw earlier. I'm a bit confused at why that's a thing. I know it's sort of links with the season, but yeah, pretty ugly paint finish. Don't think I'm going to be using that one, or I won't see many people using that one either, I don't think. But the BMW one, Series Fiercefield Luxury Decal there at tier 51. Again, going with that racing sort of theme. I'm giving it a W. I quite like the look of these racing themed decals. You'll have to let me know what you think of all the racing themed decals in the comments too. But the BMW Series 1 Series Fiercefield Luxury Decal, I'm going to give it a thumbs up for that one. I don't know if you can hear that. That's a motorbike going past right now. The Fulcrum Luxury wheels are next, and they go perfectly with my car. The Fulcrum wheels, I swear those wheels called Fulcrum wheels with a U rather than double O, so this must be similar to those, but I do like it. I like those wheels. I could rep those pretty easily with my red car for sure there at tier 52. Then the Lightcraft Luxury Animated Decal. What is it with these tentacles? Honestly, these tentacles do not look cool for the cars, I have to say. Whoever's idea it was, let's shove a load of tentacles on the car. I'm going to give it a no from me. There at tier 54, we've got the BMW on Series Luxury Player Banner. Pretty cool player banner, but I do prefer the rewards player banners compared to these ones, so I'd rather use those over this one at tier 54. At tier 56, we have the LS9000 Schematized Luxury wheels. They spelt schematized wrong there with a Z as well. In the UK, that would be an S, but there we go. No, I'm going to give that a no. Another L there at tier 56. I just don't know how you'd ever get these wheels to work with a car. You'd have to let me know if you could make these wheels work with the car, but I don't think I could ever do that. Here at tier 57... it's going to lag for us again. You can tell loads of people must have literally just logged on because it is the start of the season. The Merc Yeti Luxury Decal. That's quite a cool little decal there for the Merc. I'll give that one a W for the Merc because it's not often you get a cool decal for any other car other than an Octane, a Fennec, Dominus. So this is a Merc Yeti one. Pretty cool for the Merc. I do like that one. And the Coffin Luxury Topper there at tier 59. Definitely not one that I'm going to be using. The Yeti Luxury wheels. Imagine wearing those Yeti Luxury wheels with the Merc Yeti Luxury decal. That would be a look. That would be a look and a half. They're pretty cool wheels. I have to say they look cool, but they just make the car look ugly. Like, they look cool on their own, but with the car, that's not my sort of thing. But now we've got the Gaseous Luxury Rocket Boost. It basically looks like a Bunsen burner. I don't know if in school you've ever had a Bunsen burner and then you like mess around with it so you can make the colours change. I think that is basically what that looks like. We've just got a Bunsen burner coming out the back of the car. It's not ugly, it's not cool, it's something that's just going to sit in my inventory and never be used, let's be honest. The Breakout Night Terror Luxury Animated Decal. That looks alright. I don't mind that. You know what? They've done okay with the decals this season. It doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad. You can change the wheels on this car, maybe to like a slightly bluer, dark blue. I'm not sure. I think I quite like that decal. You'll have to let me know what you think. Tier 63, the Wild Eye Luxury Animated Decal. Just a massive eye on the front of your car. Who is going to want that? We'll move over that one to 64, the Cytoplasm Inverted Wheels. So Cytoplasm wheels we weren't a massive fan on. Inverted, slightly better, but still, I've definitely seen better inverted wheels than those. Now, Tier 67, we've got the Gaseous Luxury Trail, so another 2 Bunsen burners, slightly smaller, coming out of the bottom of the car. Again, not cool, but not cool, so yeah, we'll just skip over those. Red Forest, the Luxury Animated Decal, don't mind it, although there's still better ones than that. I don't know why it's all coming from the centre of the car. I feel like they could have done that cool coming from the top or something like that. Maybe it would have looked a bit better. I just think it all coming to the centre just makes it look a bit uglier. As we move into Tier 69, the Bruja Inverted Wheels. Again, I just don't think they're good. Who thinks, oh, let's shove a couple of eyes on a wheel and a skull in the middle? Like, to me, it just doesn't make sense. No one's ever going to use these because they just don't look good on the car whatsoever. And finally, Tier 70. The Ice Score Luxury Goal Explosion. Pretty cool. It's one of those, again, which takes up the whole screen when it explodes. Some people don't like those, some people do. So in terms of looks, I think it's pretty cool, but it's just annoying in game for when people use these sort of explosions. But I quite like using them, so maybe we can give that one a go once we do hit Tier 70. And then after that, it is just painted items. So we'll see if we can find any cool looking painted items. Maybe the fulcrum might work with the blue there. Yes, it does actually. That does work quite well. Tier 72, we are looking forward to you. Tier 474, the Electromagnetic Luxury Rocket Boost. You know what? All of this is going perfectly with my blue car. Yeah, no, don't like those. Got a burnt sienna version. So it's just the change of the teeth and the hands there by the looks of it. Was it just the teeth and the hands that have changed from the standard gold explosion? I'm not too sure, but you can go and check out all of these other painted ones. Why is the titanium white on the Bruja? Of all of the wheels, the titanium white's on the Bruja. But you can go check out all of the different ones which you've got, including the titanium one, white BMW 1 Series, RLE, and then you can keep going across to, I think it's Tier 100, isn't it, that you can see all the way up to. Don't know why anyone would ever use the white gaseous luxury rocket boost, though. That just looks weird. It looks so much better when it's actually proper gas. Oh, here we go. Let's have a look at this last gold explosion. Yeah, no, it looks better black. It looks better black than it does white there. And that is it. So that is the new Rocket Pass. A few things look quite good. I did quite like a couple of the decals, but then at the same time, there was quite a lot which wasn't great. I don't think there was many good wheels, maybe a couple of wheels which I may wear. The BMW 1 Series 1, though, I do quite like the look of that, but we will be testing that one out in just a second. But now we're going to be moving into the tournament rewards from here. So let's take a look at the rewards which you can get from the tournament. Started off with a Rocket Mancer. So here we go. Is it, as I say, Mancer? I'm not too sure. And here it is. So it's a pretty cool goal explosion. It just explodes in the middle and then sends out loads of warps. I don't know what's going to happen to the cars, whether they're going to get dragged in or pushed away from it. But it's a pretty cool one to begin with. Then you've got the Bracketeer schematized wheels. Again, not looking good there. The hot air import animated decals. I'm not too sure what's with all these hot air balloons and clouds on these decals. Not nice looking at all. We won't be using those. The Rocket Mancer Deluxe Trail. You know what? That Deluxe Trail isn't that bad. It goes quite well with the car as well, and it goes with the dark theme that they have got. I do quite like the fact they've kept with the theme with a lot of these things, but hopefully with the rewards they do the same. The Bat Eye Topper. Interesting looking topper. Won't be using that. There's the Rocket Mancer Boost. So that goes with those trails which we just saw. Pretty cool again. The Nord wheels. Interesting looking wheels. See, that's a bit better. It's a bit more upbeat. That's what I like about these sort of anthems. When they're upbeat, not like really quiet. Why are you going to do them on a score and play a really quiet anthem after? I don't know. But here we go. The next one is the Desh Rug player banner. Interesting looking player banner. Don't think I'm going to be using that one. The Parasol there to go on the side of the car, which no one will use either. The Bracketeer wheels. Interesting colour, the Bracketeer wheels. Maybe painted, that might look quite nice. I can't remember whether you can get painted from winning a tournament. I don't know. And the slam chunk wheels, I like the little blue on the inside, but it looks like it's got loads of eyes or something around the edge, but so not the best of looking wheels there. We then have the Octane Creature feature, bit of a standard one, bit boring, basic. The Gizmo Dragon. No one uses the Gizmo anymore, so we'll leave that one. And the Hot Shot Glasswork as well, of which no one uses either. So that is all of the tournament rewards you can get from the Prospect Cups. So that they're okay. The Gold Explosion was alright. I did quite like the Trail and the Boost as well, which was there, the Mancer, the Rocket Mancer. Another thing to note, actually, with the tournaments, is Heatseeker's been added. So Heatseeker is now a tournament game mode in Rocket League. So this will be interesting. I'm going to have to give it a go and see how we get on. I wish they got rid of the bumps though, because Heatseeker, if you can bump each other, it is the most frustrating game mode in the world. Whereas if you can't bump each other and can drive through each other, that'd be a pretty cool addition as well. And it's quite good for practicing redirects and stuff like that too. I do quite like Heatseeker. We do it in the sub games as well every Thursday 7 PM if you do want to join. But it's not that massive an addition, but to see Heatseeker is pretty cool. So we'll take that. And now let's take a look at the new Driftwoods map. Now I have to say, one thing that the Epic Games has listened to us about is the dark map. So I'm very happy that it is another dark themed looking map. And I have to say, it's a pretty cool one. I have to rate this one. It's Driftwoods. There's not any crowd though, which is strange. But I don't know where all the crowd has gone. Maybe they have been taken by the monsters. Cool little setting there in the background as well. The lily pads and the little hut over there as well. So we don't know what's going on over here. And then you've obviously got all of the trees in the Driftwood setting, the speakers and the lights as well for when they score. There's quite a cool little goal sound effect as well, which you'll hear when you go into a game. A little campfire there on the side as well. Grey skies. But it looks like it's just all in the middle of a forest. Obviously, the map only renders up to a certain bit. But I have to say, I'm a fan of it. I'm a fan of this new map. I do quite like it. It's a dark map. It's not too bright. It's got a cool looking exterior to it as well. Like it's nice little driftwood sort of look to it. And then inside the map, it's got green grass. It's not got a weird floor to it. It's not got like sand. And it's not too bright for anyone either when they are playing. You'll have to let me know what you think of the new map as well in the comments below. But big W for me. And now let's take a look at the new car then. So I quite like it. It feels quite smooth. I'm obviously in training, so the colours are a bit off with the white and the black there. But it is quite a smooth car. Maybe it is similar to the Fennec. This could be the new car to use. We'll be using them in the sub-games tomorrow as well. And bear in mind I can do an air dribble with it. You always know it's quite a good car. So I'm pretty happy with the look of this car. It feels nice as well. It doesn't feel clunky like the Dominus does to me. Dominus always feels a little bit heavier in my opinion. I do quite like the Octane in general, but I have to say this car is a W for me in terms of feel. So we're going to give it a go tomorrow in the sub-game. So if you're there, you can check it out and see how good I actually am with this new car. But yeah, we'll have to give it a few tests and see how we get on. And finally, I've grabbed a few of my subs/mods to try and chase and demo me. So once they do demo me, then we can see the new demo system. But who is it that's going to be able to demo me? Let's have a look. Who's going to be able to catch me? Oh, I managed to dodge quite a few of them there. Go on, I'll let one of them demo me. And there we go. So what's it going to do now then? Ah, I see. So the replay shows you just before you die yourself getting demoed, which is pretty cool. So Andrew rotates there up for the little aerial. We'll just score a quick goal and you can hear the goal sound as well. Oh, I thought I had a bit of a cooler goal sound than that. But anyway, that is going to be it for this episode. It's going to end up with us playing a little bit of duos. But I hope you all enjoyed. There's one more look at the replay. It shows you just before you spawn, which is going to be quite good, especially for if the opposition are counter-attacking and all you need to do is get ready for a defensive play. So I hope you all enjoyed anyway, and I will see you all tomorrow if you are joining with the sub-game stream, 7 PM BST, 7 PM BST if you do want to join. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.